Okay, now let's head back to Manchester where Amir Khan is preparing for the biggest fight of his career. He'll fight Andreas Kotelnik tomorrow in the world title, and Craig Slater is there for us now. Craig.
Yeah, things starting to happen here at the Triangle Centre in central Manchester ahead of this big weigh-in. The hardware's arrived, there's the scales there already and in place. And one or two of the boxers as well starting to make their way in here. Just take a look up there, you see James DeGale. There he is, the Olympic champion, of course, Olympic gold medalist, having his third professional contest on the bill on Saturday night here. It's full of a wonderful bill, packed full of great fights and big names too. But alongside me now is James's trainer. It's Jim McDonnell, yourself twice at a world title challenger, undefeated European champion, but looking ahead to Khan Kotelnik, as it were, you have to say, first fight at light welterweight, that's quite a thing to do, to move up in weight ahead of your first world title challenge.
Yeah, it's a massive thing to do, and full respects off to Amir. You know, he got clobbered by Prescott, and he's shown a lot of mental reserve to pick his bags up, realise that for him it weren't happening. He just felt like he needed to do something different. He's gone across the water, he's regrouped, he sounds very confident. He's working with sort of one of boxing's like legendary trainers in Freddie Roach, and he seems to be full of beans at the moment.
Of course, you beat Barry McGuigan. That was his last fight, and the people you challenged for the world title, absolute legends, Brian Mitchell, the old road warrior, and Azuma Nelson. What do you make of this guy, Kotelnik, that Khan's facing?
Well, when you run them names by, like Barry McGuigan, I actually beat him here in Manchester, and Azuma Nelson and Brian Mitchell, they're all like ring legends, all in the Hall of Fame, and then you've got Khan and James DeGale. They've all got aspirations to follow them guys into the same fame department, which is the Hall of Fame. But with Kotelnik, I've looked at him, and I think it's a real tough ask for Amir. I really believe this is a 50-50 fight for me. Kotelnik has fought against Junior Witter in this country. Junior Witter's quite heavy-handed at light welter. There've always been rumours of him fighting Ricky Hatton, and he beat Kotelnik, but it was very tight. A lot of people thought it could have went the other way. So, this kid's known for durability, and I think he's going to take Amir the distance. I think if Amir's going to win, it's going to be by the points verdict. But he's definitely going to get his chin tested in this one.
And of course, it's only 10 months since that Bradis Prescott defeat in this very ring where he was stepped back into. He obviously had that Oisin Fagan, which he won. That was fairly easy. Then the great performance against Marco Antonio Barrera. But Freddie Roach, he's not had that long to sort of work his magic, as it were, on Amir Khan. How much can he do in a 10-month spell?
Well, I spoke to Freddie Roach yesterday, and he said Amir's first day in the gym at the Wildcard gym was sparring with Manny Pacquiao. And he said, over the short period of time that they sparred...
In at the deep end, basically.
In at the deep end. He said, over the short sort of 5 rounds they sparred, he said, you could not be failed to impress with how good Khan is. He said, the kid's a wonderful talent. And, I think like we all know he's a wonderful talent, to come back with the Olympic silver medal. And that's what he's got in comparison with Kotelnik tonight, is that he's in with an Olympic silver medalist as well. So, both of them are looking to strike gold on this one and get the big W. I think Khan's gone away, he's regrouped himself. I think Frank's done the right thing. He hasn't shed him dummies. He's put him in, and he stepped to the plate against Pereira. And again tonight, it's not no soft touch, and it's a big ask on each side if he can make the difference with the weight. But I spoke to Freddie Roach, and Freddie Roach said that he feels that at this new weight he's going to be a lot more durable on the chin, and he feels it's going to suit him much better. So, we have to be glued to it and hope it all comes off for him.
Just very quickly, a word about your man who struck gold, of course. How much of a responsibility is it for you as a trainer to have such a hot property as that, a talent like that?
As a trainer, it's the best you can ask for. A trainer's only as good as it walks through the door. And I believe that sincerely, and I think James DeGale's the best fighter that's ever walked through my door. I said with his gold medal there. The plan with James now is obviously to put the fights in a bag. We're going out to Las Vegas next month and then on to Los Angeles. So he's going to be developing all the time, sparring with world-class fighters. And he'll be sparring with guys who are getting ready to fight for world titles right now, like Darrell, who's going to fight Carl Froch. James is going to be working with all these guys, and his education is going to be going on full time.
It'd be quite something, wouldn't it, if you could add a world title, to an Olympic gold medal in a British Fest, wouldn't it?
I honestly believe that he's going to be the first Olympic gold medalist. It's a big statement, but I'm going to make it. I believe it's because of the work ethic, because of the desire, the dream, the drive. This guy, you have to really fight to keep him out of the gym, keep him off the road. Just took him out into Ireland in Derry in preparation for this one. He ran a 1.2 mile hill in the morning. It's about 10 fantastic rounds with high quality people. And he can never get enough, and he reminds me a lot of Floyd Mayweather in that area. With that desire and that drive, unlike other previous Olympians who thought they'd never have to do the hard work, this is a kid that really knows that without hard work, dedication, that, you know, it means nothing. So, and I think he's going to fulfil all these dreams that Frank Warren's got for him, and that we all believe he can do, and go on to become the first Olympic gold medalist to become a world champion.
Great stuff, Jim. Yep, the principals steadily arriving here. Of course, they're weighing at 4 o'clock this afternoon, live on Sky Sports News. Next, we'll get the views of Jim Watt, and I can tell you what, after a conversation in the hotel with him last night, he's really wavering over who's going to win this, whether it be Khan or Kotelnik.
Craig, thanks very much for now. Yes, that weigh-in to come here on Sky Sports News a little later, and the fight itself, Khan against Kotelnik, tomorrow night, Sky Box Office. That's channel 743. It's also available in high definition on channel 752. For more details on how to watch the fight, call this number 08442 410 888.